guy responsible for all hell on Google Hangouts.
Let's see. And then I'll also join it over here.
Oh.
I had to, obviously we have to vet individuals who join our Hangout. So I only open it to like an approved Hangout.
How do you go about doing that?
I meet with them, and I can talk a little bit after the newscast about how that works.
Yeah.
But I hold 3 Hangouts a day.
You meet with them online?
Via Hangouts.
On the web.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And after they hang out with us for a little while, and we know that they are FCC approved, even though the FCC does not regulate. Yeah, but we don't want them to say anything toward.
We have enough indecency cases going on right now.
Yeah, I bet. So far, knock on wood, we haven't had any issues with that, and obviously, it's because we're vetting the individuals. Okay, I wear 2 IFBs, so I've got 2 earpieces on. One of them is to hear my producer on the off-air, and the other one is to hear the Hangout. So the audio from the Hangout goes into this ear. So when I'm reading the stories, we are actually able to hear the reaction of people in the Hangout to those news stories, which is kind of a different, mentality for me, I guess. I mean, to be reading about a murder and you hear, the Hangout sign in your ear. Or the other day we were doing a story about gas prices, all over our area. And we had somebody in Australia who was in our Hangout, and he said, well, it's $6 a gallon here in Australia when I was reading that story. So, we were reading it, and we paused and say, by the way, in Australia, someone in our Hangout is reporting $6 a gallon gas. So it's kind of interesting to get like real-time reaction in your other ear immediately after it comes out of your mouth. So especially political stories, they will, just, start talking a lot in that respect. What else do I need to get up on here? We also put our signal. Hey, Roger, could you make sure the laptop is punched up in the social media router? Okay, thank you, sir. We're working on a way to get our signal physically within the Hangout, but until we do that, we are streaming off of this laptop and putting it in a different thumbnail. So that's why we join it from a separate location, so that during the newscast that people can see what's on our air or the video that's on our air. Now, obviously, it's delayed. It's like 15 seconds. But it's better than nothing for them to be able to see in their Hangout, because people in Australia, for instance, or some other part of the world aren't near a mid-Missouri TV. So they are either on a streaming newscast page and having to have multiple windows open in order to see our broadcast. So that's essentially why we do it that way.
Did you have formal computer training, or did you just come in?
It's self-taught. In this business, you kind of have to, as far as, and I say, news anchors essentially are a dying breed, and that we're news buoys. Well, because we have to float between multiple platforms, so we here in our shop, we call them news buoys. They're essentially floating between Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, and kind of in that stream of where the news content is happening, and being a beacon of sorts to passing ships and saying, there's news content here. You post that in a social network, but you're saying there's news content here, and we want to alert you to that. So now when you're having to advertise your program on the airwaves, you're also having to be portals to content on all your social networking sites too. So. Hey, Warren, how are you? I don't see your webcam, but I do see you, and I'm glad that you're here, Warren. They pop in, and sometimes it takes a while. The Google Talk plugin. The Google Talk plugin. Sometimes it has issues. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to post it publicly. And what that'll do is.
Okay. Now can come everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, not everybody. They can't join, but it goes out in the stream so anybody can view it.
Yes, yes.
And it also goes into Google Plus's Hangout Canopy,
Yeah.
which is like on the side of the screen, and it shows people who are hanging out. So when you punch that Post Publicly button, it basically sends it out to the Hangout Canopy that says Sarah Hill is hanging out, and you can join the Hangout, talk about it.
Now, when you have invitations to the Hangout, then maybe on average, how many participants or requests for participation do you receive at any given time?
We've got about 700,000 in our circles right now. Hey, Warren. Sorry, hold on. Let me say
Hi,
it
Sarah.
again. Hey, I'm glad you're here. So we'll
Thanks.
we'll be talking NCAA at the top of the show here in like 10 minutes, and I figured that you probably had an opinion on that.
Yeah, we were talking about that this morning, actually. So,
Yeah.
is my connection okay?
Your connection is great. Your
Okay.
color is great. You got a good background behind you as well. If you could tilt your webcam down just a wee bit more, so we can
Okay.
see. There you go. You got it. We have some friends here. Kirill, you want to come say hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Warren owns
Warren?
an organization called
Okay.
Dubtizzle. He can't hear you, but if you, Kirill, if
Yeah,
you want to...
my name is Kirill. I'm founder of Funcom company, which provides Dean Forums project. This project targeted for bringing together television broadcast, like one of the components, to social network advantages and create some kind of new type of platform or new type of broadcasting outlet. Maybe
cool.
for future, maybe in recent years we will see how it works. Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you, and hopefully we can conversate. Yeah, thank you.
And if you guys want to go over there, that would be fine.
Okay.
And feel free to
Okay.
move this if you
Let's see how they have this set up on the news.
Okay.
So this is broadcast live on Channel 8 every weekday.
This way, and he'll take a wide shot of the studio as well, but you're fine.
And so this is the background at Channel 8, and you can see me on the screen right there.
Who are you talking to, Warren?
I'm talking to Katie. She's a new girl that works with us. You want to say hi?
Hello, Katie, the new girl who works with him. Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Katie, it's nice to meet you. Do you have a Google Plus account?
Do you have a Google Plus account?
Yes.
Great. Hi, Kim. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you, Sarah?
Good. Have you been looking into tickets for the NCAA tournaments at all?
I haven't. My schedule's been so busy. I've been looking at flights for everything else.
I bet. Well, we're interested in talking with you about Dream Outside the Box, and we'll do that probably closer to 11:10.
Okay.
But I would like to hear if you have any thoughts when you heard that Mizzou was ranked #2. What were your thoughts on that?
You know, I don't know the selection committee too in-depthly, but I think that we as Tigers are just going to kind of prove them wrong and that we probably should have been a #1 seed. I did hear that we were the first team in history not to win our championship and then win so many games and not have that. But we came from behind and we kind of have faith and hate, so I think we're going to be okay.
Faith and hate indeed. Hey, Kim, good to see you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was going to say, too bad if you had your laptop, Grill, you'd be more than welcome to hop in.
Yes, I think so.
It's up to you. Sounds good. Sounds good, fella. Kim, what's news with you? I saw what you posted from South by Southwest.
The live camera, Channel 8.
Yeah, I'm not there, but I'm still following what's going on. It's interesting the takes that people are sharing that it's becoming less effective in some areas, and in other areas that you'd be surprised, like the one about the rapper. It's becoming very interesting. So So,
Now there's Matt Gibson. Hi, Matt Gibson.
Deanna.
Hey Sarah, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Remind me where you are from again, my friend.
Oh, we have an echo.
I am in North Dakota right now.
How are things in North Dakota?
Cold. Actually, it's kind of nice right now. I'm kind of fibbing. Usually that would be true.
Yeah. Hey, Dano.
Good morning.
What's up in Reno?
Not much, actually. It's like they're having very nice weather out there. Not a cloud in my sky. It's beautiful.
Great. And so are you an NCAA? Matt, are you an NCAA guy? Are you filling out your brackets today?
I think Matt is causing the echo.
Oh,
I'll fix it.
okay. Sounds good. Deanna, are you a bracket guy? Are you filling out your brackets?
Not really. The only sport that I actually tend to follow is MMA.
Is that better?
I think so.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. What did you say, Deanna?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, the only sport that I really truly follow is mixed martial arts.
I gotcha.
It's like the NCAA is like, I'm sure my Nana's filling out her brackets, though. She's a big fan.
There you go.
Microphone on.
Yes,
Hey.
microphone is on.
Hey Sarah, just to let you know, I'm the guy that messaged you about the Traveling Guitar Foundation the other day.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a fascinating story, something that we might be interested in covering for use. I think that's really neat.
I can get Damon's hanging out right now if you want him to get in the Hangout.
He's more than welcome to come in to hang out. For the show today, our producer already has it. This is a microphone check, checking the volume and the clarity of the microphone. People of the United States, in order to sound more closer. The producer's already booked the show for today.
Okay.
But if you, he's more than welcome to join and hang out and share with us during the sound bites and commercials about it. But if he wants on our air as far as the TV version, our producer can book him at a later time. But yeah, bring him on. Have him come in. That'd be great.
All right. I can't invite him. I don't think he has access. Is it a public hangout?
It is not a public hangout. But what is his name? And if you
Damon Marks.
okay.
DAMON MARKS.
DAMONMARKS.
Yep. And he's
Guitar Foundation.
right. He's also one of Alicia Keys' touring guitar players.
Okay, that was.
Okay, he should be able to see it now in his stream.
Okay.
Because I've circled him, and I'll also.
All right. I'll try to get him in here. Thanks.
Okay. And I've just invited him as well. And Ken, you're still there. I see your video's muted, but you're still there, right?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I am.
Hi, Kenton. Didn't even say hello.
Yeah.
You snuck in. I didn't even see you.
Yeah, I stuck in. Well, yeah, I don't want to interrupt. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kim. Hi, Diana.
Hey,
Hey, Captain.
how's Canada going?
Yeah, what's news in Canada?
Canada is doing well. Political news is keeping us fun, and the weather is nice. So.
Cam, where are you from?
Yeah.
Fort Worth, Texas originally, but I'm here at the University of Missouri now.
Oh, are you working with Sarah?
I'm not. I'm working with the nonprofit Dream Outside the Box that we'll talk about today.
Yes.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Sarah's going to interview you on the air.
Yes.
You'll have
Okay,
to tell
so
Kim,
just-
tell Kim a little bit about it.
Dream Outside the Box is a program that works to get kids to realize that they don't have to be stereotypical careers like rap and football and compete until we go into the Boys and Girls Club and do fencing, engineering, archery, and something different every week.
Oh, awesome. So just a little tip. Your profile on G+, the About page, if you add a little bit to it, then, well, not a little bit, but if you add a lot, that will help us to get to know you. People will more likely circle you more and interact with you, and also sharing posts. You just got on today or within the last week or so?
Yeah, I just am here for Sarah's hangout, and then I don't know. Yeah.
This is a great avenue that you can grow awareness about your nonprofit organization, and definitely circle everyone that's in here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Kim Phillips, her little program there is really turning into a big one. So hats off to you for getting that off the ground. That's incredible.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, Damon Marks. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You have a guitar in your hand.
I do, yes. I always do.
That is awesome. Well, we're the NBC affiliate in Columbia, Missouri. So you play with Alicia Keys. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I toured with Alicia on her Freedom Tour before she got married to Swizz and got pregnant. And I work with Alicia and a lot of the R&B artists now since her. And I also have a national nonprofit that funds music education in the schools and has grown considerably.
That is great. Well, I can't wait till we need to interview you about that for U News at some point.
Minute and a half.
Our producer has our show booked for today, but I really would like to get you on for a future show. So this will give you an idea of the nonsense that goes on behind the scenes. Hi, Chad LaFarge. Welcome.
Hi. Soundtrack of my life right now is a screaming toddler getting a haircut, so I might have to be muted a lot.
Yeah, who's cutting his hair?
My loving bride. She's doing an excellent job, no matter what Joel tells you.
Is she in the same room with you? Can you flip around the webcam and show us?
They're upstairs. I've moved downstairs into the office.
Probably the best option, buddy.
That's had to be done.
If there's anything like me getting my hair cut when I was little, then yeah, you want to be far away from that.
There's not a closer one, is there?
Unfortunately,
But can you see that monitor over there at all? Okay.
30.
Okay, we're about 30 seconds from the top, and again, you start with a wave, or you can give a U sign. You can hold up a sign if you'd like. Whatever you'd like to do would be wonderful. And our first hit, anybody want to weigh in on NCAA besides Warren Hoover? If not, we will use just Warren. So
Say that again, NCAA.
In the NCAA brackets. People are choosing their brackets today for the NCAA.
5, 4,
and
3,
Mizzou was placed number 2.
1. Stand by. Here we go.
Some first-class passengers on a flight get a big shock when they find out who is sitting next to them. Mizzou gets a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. Do you think the Tigers got shortchanged? Also, an ad in the Wall Street Journal offers some Mamtech assets for sale. We are live from Moberly with new information on the sucralose plant. In a Sarah story, meet a mid-Missouri woman who didn't let epilepsy get in the way of her success. Today's Cyber Couch guest will tell you how to dream outside the box. And later we'll have our YouTube's local music mix with music from Wayne Castleman.
And we're about a week away from the beginning of spring, but boy, it sure feels like springtime under this forecast coming up.
Okay, stand by Hangout.
Okay, here comes the open.
Get away.
Haven't done a U for a long time.
Welcome to our co-hosts on our Cyber Couch, who are busy setting out their brackets today. Also, hello to Dave Marks, who is a guitar player with Alicia Keys. Glad to have you all with us today. Hey, gang, and welcome
It's on you, Cam.
Sarah Hill.
So just give you a heads up.
They are the number 2 seed, and they will head.
Okay, it's on
the NCAA tournament. So how about that? Great news for the Tigers. Some people weren't so sure that it should be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But they will face the 15-seed Norfolk State Spartans. That is from the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. The Spartans won their conference with the 25-9 record this season. Mizzou and Norfolk State, they will match up just like that. On Friday in Omaha, should Mizzou defeat the Spartans, the Tigers would face the winner of the Florida-Virginia game. Now, Mizzou failed to secure a #1 seed in the tournament, and some fans feared Kansas would take that top spot instead. But the Jayhawks, they also failed to secure a #1 seed. North Carolina took the #1 spot in the Midwest region. And a lot of people are asking about ticket prices now in order to see the Tigers and others play. We have Kyle Tunney live at Mizzou Arena to tell us what Tiger fans can expect in trying to purchase tickets. What do fans need to know, Kyle? And Kyle is going live from a backpack right now that works on a 3G connection. Okay, guys.
You guys have a great show.
Next. We'll starting with
Where are you going, Chad?
Warren Hoover. Anybody else want to talk about NCAA?
What did you say, Sarah?
Come out to Warren Hoover. You guys have anything you like to weigh in about NCAA? Just do it right after Warren gets done. I'll just ask you what you think, Warren. You think #1, #2 seed for the Tigers?
Okay.
Dano, you have any, I'm sorry, Deanna. I'm so used to call you Dano now.
People, they are filling out the graphics today. So let's head to our Google Plus Hangout and our U-News Cyber Couch, where we have Warren Hoover. You may remember Warren from the Missouri Baseball Tigers. How long ago was that, Warren?
It'll be just about 10 years ago now.
Sounds good. So when you heard that Mizzou was #2 seed, what did you think?
You know, I was a little surprised. I think kind of like everybody, we were still hoping that they would get a #1 seed, but we weren't sure. You know, especially with everybody losing yesterday. All the #1 seeds lost except for Michigan State. So for them to get a 2 seed, I was a little surprised. But at the same time, I was real surprised that they got it in the West versus the Midwest. I think they deserved to get a Midwest bid from that, and they gave it to Kansas. And, you know, the Tigers had a great season. First team ever, I think, with 30 wins and not to get a #1 seed. And then even listening to the NCAA bracket people, they were talking about how they had them as the #4 second seed. So it was like they were the #8 team in the country. And I was really surprised with that as well. So not much respect there, but at the same time, I think that might be the easiest spot for them to be at. So, you know, they're in Omaha. They're still pretty close to home for these first couple games. So hopefully they can take care of business there, and then we'll go out to Phoenix and see what happens.
That we will go out to Phoenix. All right, Warren Hoover, former Missouri baseball Tiger, weighing in on that as well. Dave, what did you think about it, #2?
Well, like most people, Sarah, I think it's one of those things that kind of reflect our performance in the non-conference schedule. But #2 is okay with me. We're in the big dance. That's looking good.
You know you can't, Joe. That's sad, Joe. Sad, 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 Joe. And you can't even blame it on your daughter.
74 degrees. That is, by the way.
They were at school on time. We all had it doing good.
That was great, Warren.
51 degrees for the overnight low temperature.
Thank you.
Breezy. And then for tomorrow, we're looking at another very warm day. In fact, all this week.
It's going to be breezy in Columbia.
76 tomorrow would probably be close to 80 degrees by the time we get into Wednesday.
Ooh, that's not bad.
That's looking forecast, Sarah.
All right,
it's 68 right now
that's not
here
bad.
where I am.
Like that. An ad in the Wall Street Journal this week is seeking buyers for Mamtech assets. So what does that mean in regards to possible foreclosure? KOMU-8's Todd Taminia is live in Moberly. He's also live from a backpack as well. So we had a couple backpack shots that are they were essentially live from a 3G connection.
Huh.
Yeah. Do you know, so, you know, no live truck, microwave truck, or no satellite truck. He's one guy out there with a tripod and a backpack on his back. Just essentially going live. So.
I think Jen is having too much fun.
I
don't think she's working.
Hey, Joe Tomasoni. Are you a bracket guy?
Am I a bracket guy? No, there is no sport but baseball. And
baseball. Hey, Warren Hoover plays baseball. He used to play baseball. You got a former star there on the right-hand side of your hangout.
I don't know about that.
Missouri Star.
I'm a lifelong Yankee fan. My daughter played Little League for me, and her coach played for me.
I'm going to mute Karen.
I got her.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Here we go.
I think she just froze up.
Todd, thanks a lot. Missouri troops are
Yeah,
on
looks
their
like
way
it.
home today.
She
Welcome
may have
home
lost her
ceremony is taking place tonight at Fort Leonard Wood's Nutter Fieldhouse for the 515th Sapper Company.
Either that or she
Deployed
does a
with
really
more than
great
100
mannequin
soldiers for a
impression.
12-month-long tour in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. They conducted route clearance and also construction operations as well.
Can Sarah hear us in her ear?
Columbia schools could see some changes soon. The Columbia School
turn us
Board
off.
meets tonight to vote on elementary school boundary shifts and
So
a
she
bid
can.
for conditional
That
improvements.
answers that then, now,
Boundary
doesn't
shifts
it?
will send about 76 students who currently attend
no
Alcohol
wonder she
Memorial
heard you.
School to Parkade Elementary
I don't know what
for the
she heard you say.
2012-13 school year.
Adding
Board
to
meets
this
tonight
things
at
that I admire
6:30
about
p.m.
Sarah Hill, her
at
ability
West
to listen to
Junior
us chatter in the background.
When your child is acting up on an airplane, what do you do? A family got the boot from JetBlue Airlines for their child's tantrum. They only
We
like
need a
to
comment on that on the
that story
wall.
on the social media.
On Facebook.
Yes, I can hear you.
When did that start? When did you
Oh,
get it in your ear?
I've got two IFBs. I can hear everything you say.
No
When I'm
wonder.
reading.
That's not good.
We have to start practicing our jokes now.
You
Yeah.
better not talk bad about me because I can hear you, right?
So you're saying,
What can we say to Sarah that'll make her laugh?
so I shouldn't start ripping a guitar solo on my guitar right now?
That's a
Talking-
totally
You know what?
good
And you
idea.
can absolutely, we would absolutely in the commercial do that as long as you own the rights to that music. Is that right? I just have
Yeah.
to ask because within the Hangout, we're not allowed to.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
you had.
yeah,
you have the
I
rights.
only do original stuff.
Okay.
But today I'm not ready for that.
Okay.
I'm just
Oh,
practicing.
come on. Come on, peer
And
pressure.
a
Peer
guitar
pressure.
rip
Peer
is fine,
pressure. Peer
then.
pressure.
You bet.
Come on, Matt, do it. Do it.
Sarah, thanks for the invite, but I got to jump off here.
See you, Warren. Take care, buddy. Thanks for weighing in.
Oh, they're reading mine online.
Yes.
I mean,
they're reading
ah.
your note online, Kim. All right, sounds good. You're about to meet a Fulton woman who suffered more than 100 seizures a day. Ahead on You News at 11, the
Holy
surgery that saved
shnikes.
her life and the organization that saved her career.
Deanna?
Okay,
Yeah,
I gotta
totally
hear
Shaggy's
this
one.
guitar riff.
Ooh,
Go
I didn't
for it,
know
Damon.
huh?
That's Matt. Damon's
David or
Matt.
Matt,
Damon
either
is
one.
plugged in.
And isn't it interesting? Is Gibson your real last name?
Yes, but no affiliation. I wish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, it'd be neat if both of them you could do one together.
Very cool. How neat
Oh,
is this?
man.
You guys, crew, come over here. They've got some
That's
guitar
freaking awesome.
players. Yeah, there's guitar players, so they're playing in the Hangout.
Hello.
Well, he's on G Plus as well.
Yeah.
Okay, who did you say is on G Plus, Sarah?
I know you.
Yeah, Kim.
Hey, Sudesh is here. Right on.
Sudesh is from India.
Oh, great.
Sarah, who did you just say is on G
This
Plus?
is Kirill. He knows you guys are in each
I
other's
saw
circles.
you already was here, yeah, right?
Yes.
Let
Okay.
me get ready to go back on. Hi, Sudesh.
Hello, hi.
What's news in India today?
So still be Sarah will run back.
I got a cold. I can't see.
No news is good news, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I've gotten to hear Matt play before in another hangout. We had a chance to discuss the little pink guitar behind him on the wall.
Oh, tell me about the pink guitar.
30.
That's the guitar that I play all my blazing metal guitar solos on.
Nice. Okay.
It's a dolphin ukulele.
Really?
15 seconds.
We were all picking on him for it, but the chicks dig it.
Priorities.
Job Point recently awarded 2 individuals with awards of excellence. Laura Gregory of Hilton was one of them. Each month, Laura counts her blessings. In Miss Sarah's story, meet a young woman who had to start over in the prime of her life.
Okay, so I guess you run back to the newsroom, right?
Uh-huh.
She's on her way.
Do you guys want to come with me? If you hurry.
Hey, play some, David, and see how it sounds.
What happened?
Oh, I said you should play something now, see how it sounds. I'll give you some feedback. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right.
I've been there. Sure, right along the Fox River there. So there are those pieces still there?
It has all this summer, and actually, had a really bad fire. Yeah.
I have a couple of friends that live in,
I know where that is.
I work when I'm home.
Again, it's the train line.
Yep.
We're getting ready to go.
That's actually a good little ways west of downtown, isn't it?
I think I'd like to be closer, but
is someone moving their mic around a lot? We're hearing a little bit of feedback.
I'm an aggressive driver, so it takes me like about an hour.
That's still a good little trip.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
And then there was no sound.
Hey, Damon.
Yeah.
Sarah made a point earlier while you were out of the chat to mention to Matt to only play things that you have copyright to or that somebody else doesn't already own. I'm not saying that somebody else owns that. I'm just making the point so that nothing comes up.
He's with me. I already told him all that stuff.
Okay, groovy. Thanks, guys.
No.
Sounds great back there, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. No, yeah, it's just me noodling around on the guitar, nothing from anybody else.
Okay. So Sarah went to the other studio, right?
Yes, and dropped us on one.
Let's see.
So how do these things flow usually? As far as is there like does she come back to this one?
Yeah, she's gonna come back, and we have probably about 15 minutes left in the show, and somewhere in there she's going to interview Cam. If you want to watch the newscast, I shared the link to the live streaming newscast.
Okay.
So you can see where she is. Where she actually is right now is on the other side of the building from where she's actually in the studio.
Okay.
So she literally has to leave the studio, walk through some hallways, and then get to the social media desk. Is someone typing? Only reason why I asked when Cam is interviewed, if you're making background noises of typing or moving around, it'll be picked up on the audio.
I don't think it's me. I just typed a bunch and didn't see my meter go.
It's Cam. Cam's bar is moving when it's happening. That's okay while we're having the conversation here. But mostly it's best to just keep it muted unless you're actually saying something to the group.
Okay, am I muted now? Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear.
Full-scale Civil War.
And Sarah's back.
Welcome, Sarah Hill.
And that's it for your red carpet report.
Thanks a lot. From the red carpet to flying first class. Passengers aboard a flight from San Antonio to Atlanta had special guests flying with them.
Got your picture.
A couple of penguins from SeaWorld.
Ooh.
Okay, Cam Phillips, you are coming up in this next block.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
CO1 gone. CO1 is dropped.
Am I moving, guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are moving, Kim, yes.
It's hung up on my end.
So we gave you a
good.
shout out on the air. You probably didn't hear it, Damon. But we told people if they were that you were in the Hangout and if they were interested in looking in, they should check you out.
Thank you.
You did it at when we were in the social media desk.
Oh, okay, cool. Appreciate
Okay. And Cam Phillips is here. Yeah, sounds good.
Just curious. CO3 scripts, you dropped those?
Yeah, because it's just the guts of the package.
Okay.
So I don't need to. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm being kicked out, guys.
Yeah.
Just
You
let
got
you know.
the CO1
You're about to lose
Okay.
me.
And
See you soon, Kim.
We're heavy.
I'll be back.
Okay.
CO1.
So we're having real problems. Anybody else done timeline for their business pages yet?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
No, I won't dare.
Yeah, not for my business page yet. It's like I still have it just set up normally.
Uh-huh.
I won't switch that over until they make me.
Well, we're having a real problem with it.
Yes, it seems like most businesses are. It's like just in the business pages that I've perused that use timeline, it's almost impossible to find things now when I'm looking for them. Or posts will disappear randomly. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
They should switch to Google Plus.
Hey, Sarah, not to change the topic, but
I'm not able to hear you. Could you talk up just a little bit?
Boy, I'm from New York. Usually people don't have a problem hearing me. Did you see that Ugandan paper that was talking about the 2012 video?
Yes, we did a show on that last week, right after it came out, and I did see what you posted as well.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say not the video itself, but that article in the Ugandan newspaper the other day.
Yeah, I saw you post about it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And what kind of reaction
Stand by,
are you getting
Sarah.
on that?
Couple more seconds. Here we go. Stand by.
It is the latest trend in social media. Just when you thought Facebook, Google+, Twitter cornered the market, along comes a new site that millions have already pinned an interest in. NBC's Chris Clapham takes a closer look. Pinterest is what they're doing a story on.
I cannot use that site. It is.
It's for girls. It's for girls.
Really? You can't. That'd be great. That
Well,
we could have you talk
the
about
UI
that.
on that site looks just like. I mean, look at it for crying out loud. It looks like a photo album
I'm
prominent
not
on
here.
the screen.
I'm set.
Hey, Tom.
It's like it's just all in random order, and they're all just there. And my brain
There's a
does
new
not
website
function
that
like
was
that.
created that helps you manage it.
If I need another site to manage
Okay,
a site,
and when is the
then
Hangout?
that site's
When
broken.
is Hangout now?
I don't need another site to manage Google Plus for me, do I? I can do it just fine from plus.google.com.
Dano.
And it works.
Okay.
Dano.
Stand by,
Just for
Cam.
fun.
I'm just talking about what I'm talking about.
Here we go. It's Cam.
Yeah.
I know I mute myself.
Mute.
I can't find it on Google.
We're going to mention you said it was for girls, though. Is that okay?
No, they're joking about it. They changed the name of that one, the book from, what is it, Google Plus is for men and Pinterest is for women.
Yeah, they're talking about that in our Hangout today. Deanna Jackson had just said it's for girls. So girls, and there are some men on it who do a Pinterest as well. Hey, Cam Phillips here talking about Dream Outside the Box. It is a Mid-Missouri organization. And for those who aren't familiar with it, Cam, give us a little explainer.
Absolutely. Dream Outside the Box is a program that goes into the Boys and Girls Club of Columbia and tries to shake up the way that our kids view the future. So we want them to realize that they are not limited to just rap or football and that there's a world of careers out there available to them.
Yeah, so what's your reaction and what are some of the things that you're doing with these kiddos?
We go in every week, and on Tuesdays we do programming with our teams. On Wednesdays we do our traditional dream programming where we'll bring in fencing or engineering or lacrosse or archery or something different every week. Those are all things that we've done. And then on Thursdays we have a Dance Outside the Box, a partnership with Missouri Contemporary Ballet. So we go in and have the kids do free weekly dance lessons. So it's a busy week, but it's a lot of fun, and the kids are really responding to it.
Absolutely. Cam is a student at the University of Missouri, and if kids or parents are interested in more information about Dream Outside the Box, where should they go?
They can go to our website at dreamoutside-the-box.org, where they can contact the Boys and Girls Club, and they'll be able to be in Dream Outside the Box through their programming.
All right. Cam Phillips of Dream Outside the Box, we appreciate you joining us today on our
Thank
Cyber
you.
Couch and the Google Plus Hangout. Hey, that's Damon Marks, famous guitar player in our Hangout today, as well as Matt Gibson as well. We appreciate you guys joining us. Hey, in our Captionist contest today, do you recognize that guy? Look who's holding up the Big 12 trophy. And here's some of your captions. Kent Martin says, good trophy, but there's a bigger hardware down in New Orleans. Kansas might be more interested in that, just saying.
Sharon Jacobs Adams, is it show and tell time? How do you like that, Jayhawk?
And if you have a photo that you'd like us to caption, what do? Well, you upload it to the U-News tab of our website. The photos with the most likes, they get a thumbs up from our Hangouts, and they also get verbal praise as well. Good job. We like that. In today's video virus, actor George Takei shows us his appreciation through dance. KOMU-8's Vanessa Mancow has that from the social media desk. Great, Cam. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to jump off a little early to go to class.
Sounds good. Good luck with class today. Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Great job, Cam. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Deanna Sulu.
George Takei.
Did you see that? Did you see that dance he does? His happy dance.
Don't. Just let it go.
Look at him. Break it down. Break it down.
Let it go.
Jiggy with it. Uh-oh.
Let it go.
Go Sulu. Go Sulu.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
That man ain't got no sense. I love him. He's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, that was one of those,
The men's version of Pinterest is gentlemints.com. Any guy who wants some kind of thing like what Pinterest does doesn't want to be that guy. It's in Gentlemen's.
Not good, Joe.
Joe, why are you in here twice?
He's good now. He's
multiplying.
Ooh.
Okay, Joe, you're taking up
do
one
that
of the
before
spots,
the
so
weather
let
recap?
go.
He let go.
Let go. Gentlemen. So what's so special about gentlemen?
Sorry about that.
Not full of ladies.
We'll see.
Go take a look at the site and see how it's branded. You'll see the differences.
You don't get any cooties on that site.
You guys are so full of it.
Hey, I'm on
You
Pinterest.
guys are full of it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Well, see, Gentleman looks the same to me.
Now,
Thank
what is
you.
the site,
What's the
gentlemen?
difference?
Did you put it in chat?
Yeah, it's in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, so what's the difference
The
between this
difference
and
is
Pinterest?
on Gentleman, I'm seeing classic muscle cars, flasks, knives.
You can see that
But
on
the UI is the
Pinterest.
same. The UI is the thing I had a problem
Thank
with.
you.
I like Google.
I didn't say it's
because
all
everything
your
is
problem,
just
Deano.
straight- Well, that's true. That's a good point. But it's like I guess I don't get it. I am signed up on Pinterest. I'm just, Jesus, there's so many daggone social sites out there. I can't do them all.
You
There's
don't
only so
have
many hours in a
to.
day.
You do whatever fits into your needs.
I don't have to? Oh, good. I wish I didn't have to. I have to. You're on every one of those too, aren't you, Kim?
I'm on there, yes. I'm on Pinterest. I share images like from Google Plus Hangouts, where I meet interesting people, books I like. I make sure that the images I share are not copyrighted. And see, that's what people are getting in trouble with when it comes to Pinterest.
Yeah, I deleted
They're
my account because
sharing stuff that they don't have a copyright to.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I just share everything on Google Plus. It's easier. I take a picture of my Android phone that's automatically
Gerber
on
is
Google
recalling
Plus anyway,
its Good
so
Start
might as well
Genteel
share
powered
it there.
infant formula because of a bad smell. That recall applies to the formula sold to 23.2-ounce plastic containers with the batch number GFP1684 and an expiration date of March 5th of 2013. The company says the formula is safe, but it is
So,
also
Joe, when are you coming back to Atlanta, man?
safe.
Sarah, thank you very much. Get outside and enjoy
Don't take this the wrong way, but hopefully never.
Well, it's a lot nicer to work out of the house than have to come up here, yeah.
Yeah, well, this gig ends the end of this month, and hopefully I will not have to travel back. Actually, I'll probably have to go back at least once.
For about another week or so.
All right, I want to say thanks to everyone in our Google Plus Hangout today. Matt, thank you for being with us here today as well, as Damon Marks, and DeAnthony, and Chad, and Joe. We're so glad to have Tom on the Cyber Couch and Kim as well, so appreciate you joining us. Before we go, music from Wayne Cossaman. This is Candy Run. Access Hollywood is next. Here's to you. Very nice. Very nice, Joe. You got it down. We're clear.
Cool.
Oh my goodness, a man.
Do it!
A man got called his bigotry on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I did read about that
A
earlier.
corrections officer, yeah.
In the
Yeah. I thought it was
Hangout
funny,
today, and they're from all over the world essentially, and so they're not only they're seeing the view of me doing this, that's the view that they're seeing right there, but then we also talk with them on the air. And so, for instance, when I was reading that Pinterest story, I was hearing their comments, and I wish we had time because we should have come back and they should have had a discussion about gentleman.com, which they said is the rival to that. So you guys want to come over here and introduce yourself?
Come on over, don't be shy.
Greg, I know you're on.
Okay.
You want to say?
Hello.
Hi there.
Craig.
Dude,
Hey,
what's
I'm on
up?
Google Plus Hangouts with Sarah Hill.
Hi, Craig.
You've already
Outstanding.
met Mr. Les Ross, my partner.
Craig, what's your last name?
We look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Sanes, S-A-N-E-A-S.
Craig
No,
is
you're on G+.
gigantic.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he is.
Sarah, you make me look like a toddler.
I know,
Yeah.
S-A-N-A-S.
He's not able to hear you because I've got the IFB in.
Right.
Roger, you can move it if you want. We're going to walk and talk.
So we can say bad things about him.
What did you say?
Oh, yeah,
So we can say bad things about him.
That's
He
right,
can't hear us.
absolutely.
Actually, are you
Last
kidding?
name
Hey,
again?
can you give him a raise to get a real haircut?
S-A-N-E-S.
Oh.
S-A-N-E-S.
You better leave that man alone. He's
He's
a
walking with
giant.
us.
Well, he's got the real job already.
He can hear us.
I used to play basketball.
He just got on here?
He play basketball? Okay, cool.
Okay, I just circled him, guys. Here you go.
Not for women, I guess.
Here you
They're
go.
rolling.
Here's Craig.
You got the profile?
Yeah, the last link I shared is Craig.
All right, good looking
I
out.
appreciate all you hopping in today. This was fun, and Matt, we need to have you and Damon back as well to talk about that organization and to have you guys play. I think that's wonderful. Happy to give a platform to that.
Okay. How do you want to like?
Email me off the air, and my email is overthehillanchor@gmail.com. Overthehillanchor@gmail.com. I'm not over the hill, but that's just that's my name.
That's me. That's over the hill.
And then we will we can schedule that.
Okay, sir. Hey,
Matt and Damon, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you guys ever tried to play something together through the Hangout, like with a LED metronome or anything?
No, I've done that before. Damon's brand new on here, but it sort of works, but you have to be really
view it within the screen. So it's broadcasting in the screen.
Yeah.
As well
That's why I was
as
suggesting like a
the,
third party with
so
a
we have
LED ticking off the...
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with it.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a hard thing.
Sounds
That'd be
good.
really cool, though.
Exit out of this here.
Are you finished with
Yes,
that?
I am.
Okay.
Guys, thank you very much. I'm headed to a meeting, but I appreciate all of you joining us, and it's always good to see you. Oh.
Good to see you, sir.
Bye.
Just shut the lights off and out. She's gone.
See you later, a little bit later on today,
That's
Sarah.
right. Here it's coming. Yeah.
Hey,
Deanna.
weren't you on the
She's
Jerry Ryan
gone.
on the-
Who? Yeah, Sarah's gone.
Old. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, sir.